Hey VC, it's Boris again, another video. Today we're going to talk about best voices. So best voices not as a particular rule for everyone, but voices which are important to me, which I love listening to. And well, I'm going to show you a few essentials, let's say. Before we start, I'm going to show you another thing. You know my love for the old hi-fi equipment, so I'm going to show you a unit I was working on since the past couple of days. New toy, a lovely unit, a tube amp from Torrance, and yeah, just have a look. Okay guys, talking about new toys, this is something I want to show you. This is a Torrance AZ25. This is a tube amp Torrance made in the early 60s, I think 1963. And I just finished restoring this beauty. I can tell you, just never sounded better. Of course it's connected to the Torrance turntable, sorry. And this beauty, where the tone arm is still missing, this is, let's say, the appropriate turntable regarding the time, you know, 1960s. Playing out of the blue, by the way, Sonny Red. So this I thought I need to show you before I go on with the usual vinyl stuff. Isn't that a beauty? As I said, just never sounded better. However, also other things sound quite nice. And before we start, playing in the back on this Torrance tube amp is playing no sound, light and dark. Opa. Beautiful music. Okay, voices. Let's start with Robert Plant. We know Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin, of course. You know that Led Zeppelin is my favorite rock band ever. And I really like the voice of Robert Plant. So Robert Plant also did some solo work, and this I think is the latest he did. Beautiful album, nicely made. Lullaby and The Kiesels Roar. Beautiful artwork on the gatefold. So if you like Robert Plant, check that out. Really cool. Next one. If we're talking about voices, there's more music than jazz and rock and pop and whatever. There's a whole bunch of classical music. And one of my favorite voices in opera is Maria Callas. So this remastered record is a really nice collection of the most beautiful things she made. And if you want to make your first steps into opera or opera singing, classical music, maybe this one is worth having a look. Maria Callas remastered. Beautiful, beautiful record. Yeah, the next one is a beautiful soul voice. Passed away much too early. Talking about Amy Winehouse. Back to Black. What should I say? I mean, we all know Amy Winehouse, and such a tragic story, and such a gifted artist, such a gifted voice. But that's life. Amy Winehouse. Yeah, going back a few years. Talking about voices, we have to talk about the voice, Old Blue Eyes. Frankie Boy, Frank Sinatra. He made tons of records, and he has such an interesting history. I love Sinatra, I love this voice, I love this particular LP, by the way. Really, really nice recording. And if we're talking Frank Sinatra, we have to talk Dean Martin. Dean Martin, that one, the very soft side of Dean Martin. A lot of ballads. This is I think that was a 45 RPM recording, but I'm not sure anymore. Yes, I think this is it. Beautiful LP. And last but not least, talking about Dean Martin and Frankie Boy, we're talking about the Rat Pack. And also Sammy Davis Jr., a fantastic entertainer with a beautiful voice. And this is a recording they made live at the Sands. Highly recommend it if you like this kind of music. So I'm not explaining too much about the records, because first of all, I don't want to do any history lessons for you, which might be annoying. Second, as I said, most of these are essential, so I'm expecting most of you guys know something about those artists, those musicians, those singers. And if you do not, you know, on Google, Wikipedia, we all know that. Brendan Perry, Ark. His voice catches me all the time. Brendan Perry is the one side from Death Can Dance. Dead Can Dance, not Death Can Dance, Dead Can Dance. So, he also made a lot of solo work. And this one I like very much. Brendan Perry, Ark. Give that one a spin. Try Spotify or whatever to first check it out before you buy it. And I'm not sure if you still can buy it. Yeah, we had Frankie Boy, we had Sammy Davis Jr., we had Dean Martin. Who's missing? Tom Jones. No, Tom Jones is not only for the ladies from the, I don't know, 60s, 70s, whatever. I think he's got a beautiful voice. Especially his latest records, he made some very nice ones, and I love this one. Praise and Blame by Tom Jones. Good one. Listening to some pop. Simply Red. And the voice from Simply Red is Mick Hucknall. And he's got a very special voice to me, because this is a white guy singing soul, and to me it's so amazing. Saw him live, and this was one of the best, together with Simply Red. I think it was the farewell tour, and this was one of the best concerts I ever had the joy listening to or being part of it. Also standing in the first line, and this was. He started playing the first notes, and the whole crowd crowd was on fire. Everyone was doing party and was singing, and was so much fun, and such a brilliant and beautiful voice. Yeah, I have to spin the record. Just a second. I have to flip the record, would have been better, right? Well, not my native language. What should I say? 2 more to go. If we're talking about voices, of course I have to talk about Freddie Mercury. I have every single record from Queen. I don't have Freddie Mercury's solo work, not yet. I'm sure this will be within the next week, months, years. I will, if I can catch them, I will buy them. However, this one is really nice. Queen, A Night at the Odeon, very nice recording, with some very nice Freddie Mercury singing. We know him. I love him. Unfortunately, also passed away much too early. If the medicine at that time would have been what it's today, maybe he could still live, but whatever is over. So, last one, and this is one of my favorite female voices ever. Unfortunately, I think as long as she lived, she did not get the now I'm missing the words. The attention she would have deserved, and I think she was a very special character, very shy character, if I read it right, but with a gifted voice. Eva Cassidy. This one is the Nightbird recording. I never get tired listening to Eva Cassidy. Such a beautiful, warm, expressive voice. Fields of Gold from Eva Cassidy, the best Fields of Gold's interpretation I ever listened to. However, this is just those are just a few records from my collection, where I think some extraordinary voices. Don't know what I will do next. Maybe something about Best of Guitar, or the second part of the hard rock, or something else. I'm not sure. However, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.